Sending data. It kicked me off for like half a second. Yeah, let's see if... Not that it matters, but... Oh, hey, look. Monday nonsense. Kicked me off for... No, wait. Not that it matters. I always give myself a thumbs down on YouTube because I hate myself. If you want to counteract that, you can, but if you don't, it's fine. We're gonna watch a bunch of fail videos. I make enough money to support myself. I do this for fun, and because I'm incredibly lonely. We got like very old school live. Let's go comedy. People hurting themselves, fail video. Playlist, streams. I don't think tags even do anything on YouTube. Okay. I'll watch some fail videos of people probably doing shit that they probably shouldn't have been doing. Not gonna lie. But first, Go God Go 12. You already, dude, there's like one person here, and it's probably me. But anyway, we're gonna watch the second part of the atheist dilemma thing on South Park called Go God Go 12. And these are fellow Texans.
What up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out more South Park, and this is God Go 12.
Which is weird because you would think it'd be like 2.
You know, South Park has done this at one
12.
point. I feel like the most noticeable to me was the Goth Kids, like 4, or it was something like that. It was a random, arbitrary number. So where we last left off was Cartman in the future. I'm not quite sure the year, and him wanting to get the Nintendo Wii, which pure happenstance that we posted the first episode the day that the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, because we had so many comments saying like, "Oh, this must have been a coincidence," like wink, wink. It actually was.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Until Anthony told me the story of like that one GameStop with the staples.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
The Switch came out.
I think it's funnier though that GameStop responded to it with the clip from.
Oh my god, did they really?
Taking away the stapler from like the employees.
That's my stapler.
Saying, oh, we issued everybody like different Nintendo Switches.
That's my
and they
stapler.
confiscated the stapler from the employees. I thought they were all going to get fired. How many thousands of dollars did they probably damage right there with the Switches? But what I anticipate happening is Butters finding Cartman at some point in time that's going to change the future. But then they were also alluding to the fact that the person that Mr.
It's going to be funny.
Garrison is currently with is possibly the person that causes the future to be the way it is.
What's so funny about that is like the old Richard Dawkins, like I used to hold in like very high regard, but lately maybe not so much. He's got some weird takes on some stuff. Anyway, but his like takes on religion and shit are still like completely valid. And yeah.
All atheistic, and to stop him would be to change the future. So there's going to be some sort of crossover with Cartman's storyline with that storyline.
Yep.
I just don't know how it's going to
Yep.
materialize. But as always, if you want to stay ahead
Well,
of our YouTube
we're about
posts
to-
and schedule,
we're
we'll
about
have
to find
access to
out,
our
aren't
full-length
we?
reactions to South Park, where you take a copy of your episodes, sync it up with us, and watch it from beginning to end with no cuts. You can do so by checking out our Patreon.
By the way, my whole like issue on all of that is like I used to be a very like I don't want to say militant atheist, but like degrade like it sounds shitty, but like degrade people like if they believe in God and like I don't really care anymore. Believe in God, believe in whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter because like I actually incorporate this in my lessons. It doesn't really matter what you believe, or one way or the other. What is going to happen, like especially like after you die or whatever, and whatever happened. It doesn't matter what you believe. Whatever you believe doesn't influence anything that will happen or will not happen. Believe whatever you want. Falsehoods, lies, truths, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't actually change the truth of the aspect of what happens, what will happen after you die, what anything that happens. What I will tell you, what anyone will tell you, what anyone will tell you does not change the cause or effect of what caused you to be born, what will happen after you die, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. None of it fucking matters. Very like nihilist argument, I know, but believe whatever you want to believe. It doesn't matter what you think is true or not. Whatever is true and is not true is going to happen. You have no control over it at all in any way, shape, or form. So believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. That's my theory on everything. It's all physical processes, baby.
And don't forget to check out our second channel, Casey and Anthony. That's where we post all of our vlog content.
And if you don't believe so, doesn't matter.
It's like a
this like a
sci-fi show or something like that. I don't know if this is like a Star Trek reference.
maybe?
Yeah, I would assume.
All the Trekkers are gonna get mad. Or wait,
Trekkies, we've
Oh,
had
yeah.
this.
Oh my god, she said trekkers. She actually. Okay. I'm fine.
Discussion
I'm
before,
fine.
babe.
Okay. Yeah, she
Why
said
is it
trekkers.
flying an
Ostrich? Octopus?
I have pregnancy brain, so I get a pass.
He's very pregnant, and good for him, by the way.
Third trimester, Casey.
Otters may have evolved to the point you can talk, but I don't need lectures. Something is spooking the ostriches.
The octopuses.
Is it the otters on top of them?
This is it, Time Child. The old
Time
Museum
Child.
of Technology.
How are you just gonna randomly find a Wii?
That's still functional.
I mean, I guess this would
The old Museum of New Technology is fucking
be the
hilarious.
place you would find it.
Yes, here! It's here!
Wow. Wow.
I've waited so long for this.
Hundreds of years.
All right, Time Child. Build
Thousands.
our
Did
side
not
of the
turn
bargain.
on. Well, don't you need a TV?
I've got other plans.
Oh.
No! It was a trick!
No!
Thought for sure you had died in the Thobart plant.
Yeah, lucky for me, the otters believed I was on their side. Do me a favor.
Yep.
Next time I'm in a recess bio cave, don't send me a level 2 homing call.
Wow.
He's integrated pretty well.
You learned so much so quick.
I want
Cartman will learn and integrate in whatever you have. He will probably know like advanced quantum chromodynamics or something like that, which is a thing, by the way. I learned it. Quantum chromodynamics is quarks. You know, like how positive and negative have a thing and they need to be together. Quantum chromodynamics, you have quarks that are threefold and they have a red, green, and blue, and they all have to stick together, and that's why there are three quarks within baryons. But who cares? I'm just a science guy. Nobody gives a fuck about what
this
I know.
Nintendo hooked up to my float screen now! Come in.
Is it not compatible?
Dude, what is taking so long? I want to play!
It's so unlikely that this would go to this.
This is some ancient Super VHS output or something.
It's an HDMI!
It's
There's gotta
something.
be some way to hook it up! It's the freaking future!
The Wii. Did the Wii have HDMI? Did it?
Do you have an adapter?
You should have just got a TV from the museum.
It may be the future for you, but I can't hook up anything to a float screen without at least a laser 7 output.
Science! I'm so fucking sick of the
The Wii did definitely not have It did not have HD graphics. It had whatever the GameCube had as support. Maybe it had HDMI, but it was not at all 1080p. That was a huge fucking thing because Xbox and PlayStation 2 was.
future! I've been waiting 500 years to play the Nintendo Wii, and if I don't get to play real soon, I'm gonna bust a nut.
I don't know if that's like the phrase
He
you're looking
doesn't,
for.
yeah, he
Come on in,
doesn't
K-10.
know about that.
K10, like K9?
K10.
The advanced dog.
Is that the joke, or is it that it's like a reference to something that I don't know?
I'm pretty sure it's because it's an electronic dog.
K10, K9, K10,
The
yeah.
time child has
Actually-
returned with information on our
Actually, I gotta give it to her. I probably did not catch that joke. That is K10 from K9. That's
Sworn
pretty
enemies,
fucking funny.
the Allied Atheist Alliance.
Yeah,
So
the
your branch of atheism against their branch of atheism.
Instead of religious wars.
No, Xbox totally did. No, you're 100% wrong on that. Yes, all standard editions of Xbox came, or the Xbox original. No, it totally did. Did it not? Really? Maybe you're right. Component. It had component in S video. Did PS2 of S video? Okay, it was S video that I was talking about. The Wii did not have that though. Did we have S video? Wait. Or was it component? What was the best thing at the time? No, because the fucking 32X had S video because it wouldn't fuck. Okay. Did the Xbox have it was component because it was RGB and then audio, right? Okay. Maybe okay. Yeah. Cuz it was red, green, and blue. And then it had the audio right and left. First 360. Did they not really? Okay, but it was these. It was these component. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But it was component. It was sanctioned red, green, and blue, different outputs for that, and then they had RL and RR, right? Like audio L, audio left, and audio right.
Yeah.
Atheistic wars.
Atheism.
Who cares?
We
Who the
cannot
fuck
tolerate
cares?
the honors. Their science is flawed.
It's ancient technology that nobody gives a fuck about, but to be fair, we still use HDMI, so good to be called out on
Their
that.
answer to the great question is different from ours.
This is absolutely hilarious.
I know.
Just because their science leads them to a different answer to the great question doesn't mean we have the right to kill them all.
Let us not forget the great Richard Dawkins, who finally freed the world of religion long ago.
Richard Dawkins?
Richard Dawkins, yeah, but Richard Dawkins never. Weirdly enough, Richard Dawkins never convinced me about like scientific bullshit. It's actually Christopher Hitchens. Christopher Hitchens totally fucking annihilated Christianity for me.
Kids,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah,
Logic
so
and
this is the
reason were
guy.
the way of the future.
Is Mrs. Garrison gonna be right there?
But it wasn't
I
until
bet
he
she
met his
did.
beautiful wife
Ooh!
that he learned using logic and reason.
There he is.
You have to be a dick to everyone who doesn't think like you.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's why I stopped that. Like I said before, it doesn't really matter what you think or I think or whatever. Whatever happened, happened, and whatever will happen after you die will happen after you die. It doesn't matter what you think. You can think the craziest fucking shit. You can think like crayons have sex with marbles and they produce little like rectangular pills that grow humans. It doesn't really matter. Whatever anyone thinks has no actual bearing on what happens after you die and before you're born. Like it literally has no meaning on what you think is true. So truth is going to happen whatever way it happens. Think whatever you fucking want to think. Like it doesn't matter to me. It's kind of where I am right now.
The detail.
Think if you got a magical sky god that has ghosts and fairies and stuff, fine. Who
My
cares?
Monverts never look so clean.
Your what?
I think that's what they think too.
Time travel?
But through phones, there's a way.
Frank prank.
Is your refrigerator running? Well, then you better go catch it.
What a stupid ass thing. Me and my cousins
It
used
is
to crank
super
call people, and we would like call and order like a hamburger from a pizza place. It'd be so stupid.
Dude, I want pizza right now.
For entertainment purposes only. Making anything other than crank calls to the past could affect the present and in your existence. I've noticed that intended for use by auditors.
In your existence.
But you're not supposed to. The warning is there.
That seems like it's there's a word for this that I can't think of.
Anachronistic
Paradox.
or anachronistic. If you tell somebody something that happened in the past and it didn't, it's called anachronistic. But fuck me, right? Fuck me.
Toy Story. Here he goes again.
Having to wait. Watch him freeze himself.
Oh my
is
god.
now open.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Finally.
You missed an
It's
opportunity. there.
Bebod's
Shoot him forward
Bebod's
500
toy
more years.
store.
All right, that'll be 6,000 credits.
I'll give you this dog.
6,000 credits? What do I look like to you, a beryllium miner?
This is a
Dude,
pretty
he's
advanced piece of
taken
equipment. It's
so
expensive.
quickly
Why is
to
it
the
marketed
future.
towards kids?
Exactly.
How about a robot? How much for the robot?
Sorry, kid, you're just
Aw.
gonna have to crank call people in the present.
Aww.
Can you access the store's sales records?
Working, bark, bark. Access.
Is it that
I
crazy
like
for him to
Robo
steal
Puppy
it?
better
An
from
address of anybody who's
Futurama.
bought a time from this guy in the past week.
Or like he's gonna use somebody else's.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Oh. Okay.
Is Mrs. Wall there?
They
No,
did
there
it.
are no walls here.